Greetings, fellow Empyreans. I am Ashtarothi, the voice of New Eden, and this is your New Eden news for October 17th, YC 126. SOCT urges Capsuleers not to support Deathless. The SOCT has issued an official message to all Capsuleers in response to the Deathless's recent request for Atavum, mysterious devices left behind by ancient Jovian explorers. Atavum had been discovered in relic sites all across New Eden and wormhole space. Sphere, the CEO of the Society, urges pilots to bring the Atavum to the Society of Conscious Thought Station in FDZ-4 Tank A instead of delivering them to the Deathless hands. Here is the message in full. To the Capsuleers of New Eden, we have always strived to foster a deep understanding of our universe and preserve humanity's path to a more enlightened future, regardless of our creed or country. Since the withdrawal of our patrons from the Third Jovian Empire, we have not wavered from this mission. But not all paths lead to enlightenment. There are corruptors in the world whose only goal is to spread misrule and thrust us into darkness. The so-called Deathless is one such agent, and he seeks to consume the fowl of pure technologies of the ancient Jove, technologies that are our shared legacy. Take, for example, the fulcrum he resides in. Once a silent monolith to a long-lost past, it has been perverted into a den of iniquity. Now he demands these Atavums so he can squander the history that they represent and pervert them to his base purposes. We at the Society wish only to protect and preserve these ancient treasures, so that their secret might be used responsibly. I implore you, bold Empyreans, to bring any Atavum you discover to the Society instead. You will be fairly compensated for your deliveries, and can be at peace, knowing that they have been safely stored, far from any ill intent. We trust that you, whose lives were built on secrets shared by our former patrons, will do what is right for New Eden. The message came in response to reports of Capsuleers trading Atavum at a research station beside the recently discovered shrouded structure in Zarzak. At this research station, the Deathless Circle has been passing out upgrades of combat probes, relic analyzers, and implant blueprint copies, and valuable honorarium in exchange for Atavum. Inside sources have indicated that the Circle intends to study these Atavum in order to learn how to unlock the mysterious structure. Given their past association with criminal organizations, the scope is awaiting further confirmation of these reports. Journals and Atavum's buy orders. The SOCT has issued buy orders in their FDZ-4 Tank A stations, offering compensation to anyone who delivers Atavum to their archives. They've also extended this offer to include old journal data that has also been discovered recently in relic sites. These journals were penned by a former member of SOCT. Speaking on behalf of the Society, Sphere stated that they would be, quote, grateful for the timely recovery of any information this member of our Society left behind, end quote. According to him, as the journals were made by a member of their organization, they are SOCT property. News in brief. Lidai CEO Alconi Ishiona under fire from Amar veterans of Drifter War after calling them a distraction from the real threats. Polling administrators prepare as voting in Councilor Stellar Management election begins. Crowds gather around viewing areas as excitement builds ahead for Alliance Tournament 20 open matches this weekend. IGC under fire from SEC over Garissa's tournament sponsorship. Republic Fleet requests for increased defense budget brought before tribal chiefs. President Agard celebrates economic success despite opposition critics. St. Tetramont struggled to gain an edge over Blood Raiders as Capsuleers' support evenly divided. And that is it for your New Eden news on this October 17th, YC 126. A little bit of analysis. So obviously the Deathless has been asking for these Atavums as well as the hypercatabolic clone tissue. The Society is offering their own reward, but this is just ISK, not those other prizes. It is kind of interesting that they're asking you to bring it to the FDZ-4 Tank A system, which makes it not that much safer than bringing it to Zarzak itself. You know, I think I'm going to abstain from commenting on this as a C under fire from SEC over Garissa's tournament sponsorship is based on the fact that the Garissas are sponsoring this tournament and they've gotten their own corrupted version of Concord ships as their prizes. Republic Fleet requests an increased defense budget brought before the tribal chiefs. Not sure, more machinations. President Agard celebrates economic success despite opposition critics. When she was rolling out automation for all policies, there were a lot of people complaining about the fact that this would potentially have problems with workforce and et cetera, But I think this is, there have been plenty of people that have opposed President Agard in the past. She seems to always be successful despite opposition. So bear that in mind. And I think that she's coming up for election soon too. So we'll see how that goes. And Saint Tetramon struggles to get over an edge over the Blood Raiders. Has to do with the Crimson Harvest event that is happening right now. So that is it for my analysis of the New Eden news. We are still waiting. This is just a piece of the rollout leading up to Revenant expansion. Let me know down below if there's anything I missed, or if you have any thoughts about what might the SOCT have in store for these addivums. And hell, what might the Deathless have? But other than that, that is it for today. I have been Ashtarothi, the voice of New Eden. Until next time, I'll see you in space.